planet to infiltrate and take over from the inside. The Viltrumite Council gives you your next assignment, a gorgeous planet, beautiful vistas and oceans, light years away from Viltrum. For now, the planet is going to be your temporary home. The world is unremarkable by galactic standards, but the inhabitants are genetically compatible with Viltrumites, which is all that matters. Pose as a hero, earn their trust, find a mate, have children, and when the time comes, hand this planet to the Empire on a single planet. This is going to be much different from your usual conquests. Instead of almost immediately slaughtering a bunch of natives, you now have to pretend to train through the skies of the big scary bad guys. Their strongest champions completely threaten to try and take this is going to be much different. Instead of most immediately slaughtering a bunch of natives, defeating big scary bad guys. This is the local superhero control through the atmosphere and hate our capitalists. Their strongest champions completely threaten to try and take like you combine you smile, you shake hands, you send autographs, let them build statues of you. You also wear a cape now. It's you. You've infiltrated this planet in order to gain the trust of the local locals. Step 1. Check. You aren't planning to destabilize the planet, yet at least. Next, you in order to find a mate, someone to breed with, raising your kids so you can train them to grow their Viltrumite instincts. Your children will be warriors serving the Empire, just like you. Sure, they're only half Viltrumite, but they're still vastly superior to a majority of the local inhabitants. You continue to work as a soldier, eventually meeting a who falls madly in love with you, and your incredibly handsome moustache. You try to keep your emotions out of it while charming her. After all, this is supposed to be a transactional relationship. Your only goal here is to breed and have children that you can turn into weapons of the Viltrumite Empire. You get married, have a couple kids, and have a mostly normal life. For now, at least. Let's see if the grand plan actually pans out. Level 4. Viltrumite Council. You are one of 3. That's how many councillors the Scourge virus left standing. The Viltrumite Council, once the primary legislative body of the most powerful empire in the galaxy, is now divided with 3 members. You are one of the oldest and strongest Viltrumites alive, which is the only reason you're still here. Your strength is the only qualification that's ever mattered. As a Viltrumite councillor, you are one of the most powerful people in the galaxy. And not just physically. As a council member, you have significant political sway over Imperial.
If going back to school has been on your mind and you're struggling a bit with the cost, this might be for you. Check out UMGC. They awarded over $21 million in scholarships last year alone, plus access to grants that'll make it work. They even offer an interest-free monthly payment plan, which makes budgeting feel way more manageable. And right now, UMGC is waiving their application fee through June 1st. So
Decisions such as military strategy and expansion policy. You were on the council before the Scourge virus and managed to survive the plague to continue as the pandemic wore down. Your job, technically, is to advise Thrag, but in practice, it's really just to be a yes man to all of his decisions and maintain the appearance of a functioning government. Besides Thrag, you have the highest level of authority and oversight of the Viltrumite army. You were involved in directing the Empire's conquests and assigning planets for the Viltrumites to take over without having to do any of the dirty work yourself. Fun. As a council member, you decide which planets get infiltrators, which get destroyed outright, and which are flagged as genetically useful for repopulation. One planet that's currently on the shortlist is Earth. It's similar enough to Viltrum, the population is compatible enough to breed with, and the planet is strategically positioned. You and the other 2 councillors have been watching it closely. You have a soft spot for planets with a lot of water and regions, so you like to send Viltrumites there to begin their breeding programs. Can't blame you. There's a lot of natural beauty out there in the galaxy. The breeding program is central to your entire role in the Viltrumite Council. Thrag is growing increasingly desperate in his quest to rebuild, causing tension between him and the rest of the council. He's much stronger than you, and could probably tear you in half if he wanted, meaning all of your work depends on what his priorities are. So it's not all fun and games. You do have a very scary boss, but your job isn't limited to just picking vacation spots for yourself. Turns out, being a a part of the most powerful legislative body in Viltrum is a lot of work. You also have judicial and disciplinary power, allowing you to punish Viltrumites who fail in their duties. Every so often, a Viltrumite gets attached to a planet they infiltrated, or a child begins to question the teachings of the Viltrum Empire. You've seen it happen. Defectors spend too much time on an infiltrated planet and begin to develop feelings of the local populace, or the mates they've chosen to breed with. Those individuals must be dealt with, and swiftly. Much of your job consists of hearings for criminals so that they can plead their case. I mean, you can't just have generals brutally murdering their subordinates in cold blood without fair trial, right? You're supposed to be the most civilized society in the galaxy after all. If the criminals are immediately executed, you and the council send them to the Viltrumite prison ship, an untraceable facility built into a massive asteroid. There, prisoners are locked in high-tech facilities, so you can torture and gain information from them until their eventual execution. Being a member of the Viltrumite Council is a lot of court hearings and a lot of shuffling paperwork. Mostly, it's a PR job, as you work to convince everyone on the outside that your empire is stronger than ever before. The best days are yet to come. What you don't say out loud, what nobody says out loud, is that the empire is essentially just Thrag at this point. He's older than most civilizations, stronger than any human coalition that's ever been confronted, and he has personally held the empire together through a civil war, a near extinction event, and a galactic insurgency through nothing but sheer force of will and the fact that nobody alive can physically stop him. As Grand Regent, a position that has only ever been held by Thrag, you are the most powerful Viltrumite in the galaxy, meaning that you are the most powerful being in the galaxy across every species, race, and planet. You've held this position for thousands of years, and in that time, no one has come close to taking it from you. Not through combat, not through politics, not through anything. The Grand Regent is the Empire. At this point, they're functionally the same thing. You were bred for this role by a man who understood that the Empire, they need someone who can hold it together through sheer, undiluted force. That man was right. You aren't exactly the emotional type, but on the inside, who needs to be officially deemed the most powerful individual in the galaxy. Just don't let anyone see how much fun you have being in charge of the most powerful empire the universe has ever seen. Viltrumites aren't big on feelings, and you have to lead by example. As Grand Regent, you're the head honcho in charge of determining all the progress of the Viltrumite Empire. You are leading your people in fulfilling the Viltrumite mission to make your empire the only existing empire in the entire universe. You also tell your subordinates that you're searching far and wide for Emperor Argon's true heir so that they can take over from you. But to be honest, that's more of a secondary goal in your life. What you really want is to spread the genetics of the Viltrumites far and wide throughout the galaxy through the Empire's breeding initiatives. It's a massive challenge that's only had limited success, but you stay optimistic. This puts you in a rather awkward situation. You have been looking for the heir of Argon, but you just can't find one anywhere. Your underlings, including the council, are likely suspicious that you haven't found an heir on purpose, but they know better than to question your authority. At this point, the convinced that whoever the heir is was killed by the virus and is long dead, leaving no one who can take the title from you. Your responsibilities are total: military strategy, expansion policy, disciplinary oversight, breeding program, the search for Argon's heir. All that flows through you. The council summarizes. You decide. Your word is the last word on every question, every fruit, and every leap from the empire. No one argues. No one pushes out, not because they agree with you.
How many guys can we fight?
200, 300, enough. We can't invite everybody.
Everyone's invited. Just click the link and join the Epic Watch Party.
Necessarily, because they've seen what happens to people who don't. Viltrumite Council reports directly to you. No more planet reports or sitting behind a desk for you. Now, the Council provides you with summaries of the best planets to take over, and you get to pick where to next. And you didn't even have to get your hands dirty by infiltrating the planets yourself. You just get to sit down on the planets, perhaps many curious homes across common planets, while your underlings get rid of the undesirable locals, use their resources to make more of the Viltrumite Empire. It's good to be king, and yet, despite the fact that you have the entire galaxy sitting in the palm of your hand, you can't help but wish that you had the one thing that Emperor Argon had the museum to do. You are the true heir to the throne, and deep down, your people begin to think that unless you create an empire bigger than his, you will truly earn their respect in the same way that you are the true heir to the throne. Is going to be a king. And yet, despite the fact that you have the entire galaxy sitting in the palm of your hand, you can't help but wish that you had the one thing that everyone those eons ago. You are the true heir to the throne, and deep down, your people know. You begin to think that unless you create an empire bigger than his, you'll never truly earn their respect in the same way that your people did during the golden age of the time of Level 6. Emperor. In all of Viltrum's history, there has only ever been one emperor. Emperor Argo ruled Viltrum as a period so far removed that he started to build the cities, the technology, the sense that they all
Oh, fuck.
the golden age, depending on who you ask. Argo was either as a who simply happened to be there. Both things are probably true. Viltrum aren't exactly known for their nicknames. What's not disputed is this. Argo was followed, not because he was the strongest. Thrag would surpass him where from, and everyone was, but because he understood something that strength alone can't manufacture. His people didn't just obey him, they believed in him. He gave the Viltrumites an identity beyond complex, a sense that they were building something that would outlast an empire worthy of the species. Upon becoming the first emperor, he founded the golden age of Viltrum. The Viltrumites began to construct cities across their land throughout the galaxy. That was when the golden age of Viltrum was pure sleep, a time when things seemed simple. There were no great programs and no skilled verses. Nevertheless, everyone respected his people. There remains a man without question being the emperor. They were the best and strongest unit of the entire galaxy, and it was certainly wrong to disagree with that. Then, Theta stabbed through the sky. His heirs were lost to history. Everything that followed was the grinding after the Great Purge, the Scourge Virus, the infiltration program, prison exploit, 3 counselors in a room pretending that the Empire is fine. All of it traces back to a single assassination carried out by a single Viltrum. He decided, alone, without precedent, that what his people were doing was wrong. Argol's skull sits in Thrag's throne room to this day. A reminder, Thrag says, what happens when an empire loses its way. What he doesn't say is that the skull is also a reminder of everything he's been trying to replace ever since, and can't. And that's the Viltrumite career ladder. Brutal, efficient, and apparently just one assassination away from completely falling apart.
Bitcoin gets followed closely, not casually. Levels, momentum, and how the market reacts. Patterns get recognized as they form. A view builds before most people even notice. Having a view and action aren't always the same thing. Execution can feel complicated. Platforms, setups, and unnecessary steps that slow things down. What if acting on a view was simpler? Just a perspective on what happens next. This is Alchemy, a standalone regulated exchange where Bitcoin outcomes are traded. Markets are built around clear questions, like whether Bitcoin closes above a specific level by end of week. When a move has been followed, a view already exists. A position gets taken based on that view. Alchemy, trade what you understand.
May 26, 2021, 11 p.m. A mother walks into her living room in Crete, Illinois, expecting a quiet night. Instead, she finds a nightmare indoors. 32-year-old Trevon Gunn is sitting on a beanbag chair. At his feet, her daughter, on her knees, doing the unthinkable. When a mother reaches for her...
Whoa! Whoa! I ain't even to play that shit, cuz. I'm over here playing this B game and shit. Game. Nah. I knew that he would say all that shit, bro. That shit took me by surprise. That's why, cause like if I would have known, I would have not played that shit. Y'all know, like y'all feel me? What the actual fuck? Yeah, you could get banned for that, but not only that, like that shit just weird, nigga. Just hearing shit about that, just hell no. Like it makes me like wanna like fucking put like a hollow through like a nigga's skull. No bullshit. It made me want to hollow purple in the guy. I ain't gonna lie. Hell nah, bro. Wow. Oh my gosh. That shit is crazy. Is this the real life that we're living in? Nigga said his daughter. I keep on saying that, bro. But like, gang, that shit is not okay. Like, you know, like when you hear like some crazy shit, like you just can't stop talking about that. That's crazy shit, bro. Cause what the actual fuck? How the fuck did that shit even happen? Like, wow. Somebody.
Beanbag chair. At his feet, her daughter, on her knees, doing the mother reaches for her phone to call 911. Gunn rips it from her hands, beginning a desperate attempt to bury a year of p.m. A mother walks into her living room in Crete, Illinois, expecting a quiet night. Instead, she finds a nightmare indoors. 32-year-old Trevon Gunn is sitting on a beanbag chair. At his feet, her daughter, on her knees, doing the unthinkable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that shit is crazy.
So I got Trayvon? Yeah. Got your ID and shit? Yeah. Okay. Alright, man, so you're gonna be coming back.
Give his ass the motherfucking penalty, that death penalty shit.
Hi, are you doing? Alright, I'm Detective Kaiser with the Crete Police Department, okay? So the reason we're all here today is something happened in Crete. We're the ones that did the warrant and all that, okay? So what I want to tell you, is that obviously he's gonna be under arrest and he's probably gonna have a hard time getting out anytime soon. Okay, I don't know if you know anything about the situation that happened.
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
I thought they was just breaking up.
It was much worse than that. Significantly worse. Okay. This car.
Way worse. Hellish.
His girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, are you okay if she comes over and picks us up at any given time? Because that is registered to her only.
Yeah, I know that's her car.
Yeah. Does that bother you at all? And it's not.
They want to come get the car. She want to get her car. It's her car.
It is her car.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So right now, at this time, he's under arrest for 2 Class X felonies and 3 Class 1 felonies.
Two Class X felonies
And 3 Class 1 felonies.
3 Class 1.
So he's looking at maximum over 100 years.
A what?
Over 100.
2 Class
Damn.
X felonies.
And 3 Class 1 felonies.
3 Class 1.
So he's looking at maximum over 100 years.
A what?
Over 100 years. At
100
maximum.
years?
Yes. We'll speak inside real quick.
Get back to Crete and we'll have a conversation and we'll go from there. explain to you everything going on. You can probably guess about what happened at the house the other night. Okay. Well, I'll explain everything to you back at the post then, okay? We're gonna have somebody come back, get you, take your case car back to town. I will explain 100% everything to you when we get back to the station, okay? But just know that there's a warrant for your arrest, and that's why you're in custody today, okay? So we'll have a court date? Yeah, when we get back, I'll advise you your rights and everything like that. We'll have a conversation in a secure area, and we'll go through 100% everything that you want to talk about, we'll talk about. I'll answer all your questions first, and I have a couple questions that I'll follow up with, okay? Just to do it in a better place than right here in front of Grandma's house, right?
So he's an adult. He should be the one to tell you this, okay? I'm telling you this because he victimized your big grandkids.
What?
From 11 to 13.
Oh.
I mean, 11 for 2 years. For 2 years.
Oh, hell no. Oh, that shit crazy.
So that's why there was this response. We've been out here for 2 days watching you. Okay. Yeah. And as soon as he came outside a little bit earlier today, I knew he was here. I knew he was here the other day. I came crawling through the neighbor's backyard and mentioned that. Yes. Oh, so you have been watching him all the time? That's the U.S. Marshals out there. That's not. I saw the marshals. I saw the police and sheriff. I know what. Yeah. So it's a pretty serious investigation. Pretty serious crime. I'm the detective that one of the people that started this case. Okay. You've been watching him all the time. Yeah. Just so you guys, I want to keep you in the know. That's why I'm sorry to scare you. And I'm sorry that you didn't know that you were harboring that. And I'm sorry that he was in your house. I'm sorry he did that to your great grandkids. Okay. We're taking care of it for now. Hopefully the justice system does what it can. I just want to make sure you never get a car back. That's totally okay with you. Yeah, you have no issue with that? Okay, fine. That's all I can do. I'm sorry for this noise and nonsense. I'm here Tuesday, okay?
Where are the keys to the car at? The house, okay. Grandma, get those out. Where's your car? All right. I've got you all. I'll put it in my pocket, okay? Urgent.
It would be this one. This is a Dodge key. Don't like them. Who? I'm the one that called you guys. Which one?
Oh, Ari Aldrich. That crazy guy. He had to do a flat call out.
Who?
I was wondering if you were like doing homicide in Fort Heights.
That was in Crete proper or was it county?
It was Crete. It was Crete because even your sergeant came out there.
Oh, was this the State Street thing at the end? Where it was like the 2 hookers were like barricaded with them? No, different one?
No, that was the one where Walls was having shorts outside.
Oh, we like you guys. We had no issue with you. Yeah, what?
We appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah, the guy right off State Street. That's another one. Where's your phone at?
I think it's right there in the living room.
Right inside on like the TV table? The TV table thing?
Food tray.
Alright.
Saying I'm considered armed and dangerous.
No. But
y'all got the whole SWAT team.
yeah, multiple felonies, man. So when this is the fugitive task force, this is specifically what they do day in and day out. Look for people with warrants. Alright, let's go this way, Trayvon.
I put them.
I got it.
To be honest, I don't know what's going on. To be honest, that's just what I can think of.
Okay. Alright. So let's go back to Memorial Day Monday, which would be, I believe, the 21st. Yeah. When she, which, so why, between you,
Hatred in the world, his own. While Trevin Gunn claimed that the accusations were nothing more than a product of hatred in the world, his own words during a police interrogation told a different story. When detectives confronted him with the uncanny similarities between his account and the victims, the wall of denial crumbled into a single telling sentence. I'm not going to sit here and incriminate myself. Gunn now faces a string of felony charges, including predatory criminal
Oh, no, that shit is
as he awaits
crazy.
the final word from a Will County judge. A family is left to pick up the pieces of a trust shattered in their own living room. In the world of police work, it's often said that a suspect is their own worst witness. In the case of Trevin Gunn, that silence and that slip-up may be exactly what delivers justice. For now, the case remains pending.
Hi, I'm at the Target in Mayfield.
What's going on at Target today?
There's a mother and a father that are eating
In the store, they're hitting their child?
No, what the fuck? No.
Okay, were they just disciplining their child, or?
The child was screaming in front of the store, and they threw the child on the ground, and then were punching the child. It's probably 6 years old.
The child is 6 years old? Okay.
Approximately. Got a report that you were punching the child.
I wasn't punching her. I was trying to grab her. She was running around the store. And I was trying to grab her. I started running towards her. We kind of crashed into each other. She was trying to get away from me, and I'm trying to grab her. I wasn't trying to punch her. Like, I don't know what's going on lately or whatever, but her behavior has gotten. I wasn't trying to punch her. I honestly was just trying to grab her. Like, we collided into each other.
So if I watch surveillance video, I'm not going to see you swinging?